Hey guys, welcome back to Free and Rich Connections. I'm with you,
We are your hosts. I'm Aisha.
and I'm Estefania.
Today we are at the Sports and Wellness Center, and it is a wonderful center that MacEwan students have access to. Students such as myself, unfortunately, don't make use of the center, so we are using this opportunity to create awareness on what the amazing facilities are available to you, as well as tips and tricks to stay healthy and well this new year, because we do realize that with new year come new resolutions. Speaking of which, Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, guys! We're excited. It's January, new classes about to start, new beginnings. What happened last semester is forgotten, guys.
Yes, not happening
Doesn't
again.
matter. We get a new chance, a new opportunity. So here we are.
Yes. So, after a lot of research, we have found out that students at MacEwan have access to wonderful amenities here at the Sports and Wellness Center. Unfortunately, students such as myself don't take advantage of these wonderful opportunities. But my co-host here, Estefania, actually makes use of the gym. So we are going to be asking her a couple of questions to get to know how you can make use of this gym and how you can take advantage of these wonderful opportunities so that you can achieve your New Year resolutions. To begin with, Estefania, how long have you been using the Sports and Wellness gym for?
So, guys, I've been in school for about 3 years. So we could say that I have known about the center for around 3 years. Yes. So what's how it's happening is like I have always have friends that come to the gym really regularly. So they drag me here, and then I come and use like the amenities and stuff like that. So it's not like I come here regularly. So if you're somebody that comes to this gym every day, you're not gonna see me here every day. But eventually you'll see me. And you can say hi to me, by the way. So, how I first started coming here was because of the pool. I will say, like, the pool is something that I love. Like, I used to swim back home, and I'm like a beach person. So, here having like the pool is the closest thing. So, how we used to work, guys, everything has a trick. Okay, everything can be used easily. So what's happening is like sometimes there's classes going, which by the way, you guys can register because there are free classes in the swimming pool. And the space might get busy. And like, for example, I'm a super shy person, so I like to go when it's empty. So I always recommend check the calendar for the pool, for the gymnasium, for everything you guys want to use and everything you guys want to do. Check the calendar.
That is correct. And while you're checking the calendar, you should also be aware that you can actually rent equipment from the Welcome Front Desk. Welcome Desk of the Sports and Wellness Center. The Welcome Desk is an amazing place to get all the information you need to know about the Sports and Wellness Center. So even if you don't remember any of the things that we're blabbing about here today, it's okay. Just go up there and tell them you're a student registered in an accredited program, and they will help you with everything you need to know. Second question, Estefania, what are the peak hours at the gym? Because for someone like myself, I don't like going to the gym when it's like super packed because I don't want to have to wait to use the equipment that I want to use. It kind of delays the time that I have to spend there. So there's people who actually have, packed schedules. They've timed themselves. They're trying to stay on time, and then they go to the gym and it's like, I have to spend 3 hours waiting to use the weight equipments. Guys, I don't know what gym equipments are called.
We don't know much. We're here to learn with you guys.
Yes. This is a learning process for everybody, including
Environment,
Aisha and Estefania, who already uses the gym. But what are like some of the peak hours? Like, what are some times that you've noticed that like it's usually like quiet, it's usually very busy, and
So I will say, guys, like if you're like me and the mornings are like out of the calendar because that's just the reality. I come here at night. So what happened is like whenever it's like hits 5 p.m., I go like, okay, no, it's gonna be packed. 7 is like it's getting emptier. 7:45, I leave home and I came here because at 7:45 the gym starts getting empty. There's not that many people. You guys don't need to wait. It is an amazing time to concentrate. Personally, I feel like whenever I'm in the gym past 2 hours, I'm going like, oh my God, I should be doing homework. So I think like 2 hours is a good amount of time for me. There are some other people that like to be here 3-4 hours with friends. And if you actually want to meet a lot of people and create like gym bros, or how we call it those days. Yeah, how we call it those days. Damn, I'm such an old person. So 5 will be like amazing time for you. But if you are a morning person, right, like unlike me, if you're a morning person, you should come here really early in the morning. Around 9 is when it gets busy. So anytime before that, you're good to go.
Sounds
Yeah.
good. I feel like
Yeah.
that's like applicable to a lot of things. Like we even
Yeah.
have like rush hour for traffic where it's like after work hours, it's usually like very, very packed on the road. So I'm not really surprised that the same thing is applicable to the gym as well. Like I said, I unfortunately don't make use of the MacEwan gym, but I do make use of another gym, an alternative gym. But because this is like a specialized gym for rock climbing, it also has peak hours like that too. So from times like 3 p.m. to 5 p.m., it's usually very packed. It depends, like Estefania has said, if you are someone who's looking for gym bro friends or trying to create a gym community, because that's the best way to learn, then you should go probably during the peak hours. And I feel like everybody at MacEwan University is like super duper nice. Like, I don't think I've ever
Yeah.
encountered someone who's like rude to me necessarily where I felt like repelled from being
Yeah.
their friend. Like everybody I've ever interacted with, from my coworkers to my classmates to my instructors, they've always been so wonderful. So if you're trying to create a community, please go to the gym during peak hours. If not, then just go during very early in the morning. Unfortunately,
Middle late at
yeah,
night.
we're not
Yeah.
morning people, so
When nobody's
you're
in
not gonna
school
see us
anymore.
at the gym in the morning.
Yes, no, no. I mean, and hopefully you guys see us at the gym. Like, I mean, it's like just in the morning. Hopefully you guys see us here, because we acknowledge there are great opportunities, and like with amazing facilities, with amazing people that works here, more opportunities for student comes. So, for example, spaces like these ones are created. This is a multi-purpose studio. So here, basically, it's like students can see it through when you guys walk by. So you guys can see any classes happening here. You guys can book this space.
You can
like,
literally see us filming right now.
yes. So you can say hi right now. But yes, like there's many, many opportunities happening here. There are many drop-in classes that are not paid for, guys, free. At registration, that's all you need. One of the most famous one is the spin one. And I know that because my friend, they always come into a spin one, but I always miss him because it's during lunchtime and I have classes at that time. But find any spot that you might feel like it's a better fit for you. Come to that class, make friends, meet the instructors, be here, like hang out here.
Yeah.
It's a great opportunity to stay healthy, so don't miss out.
Yeah, and if you're also someone who's just looking for something that's like very, very chill, like
Yeah.
less commitment, they have like tennis tables, like they have like little
Yeah.
mini games that you can actually play. If you also just want to play basketball by yourselves or with a couple of friends, again, just go to the welcome desk and rent the equipment that you need and just head into the gymnasium. Make sure it is available though, so don't just walk in there when it's already booked, because then you're going to be surprised to see like there's a
Yeah.
full-on match happening and people are screaming and you're like, what is going on here? It's because it was booked. So you want to make sure that the gymnasium is available for you before you go in there, and then you can rent the equipments that you need. You have to be a MacEwan student as well. These are only available to MacEwan students, okay?
Yes, everything.
Because we do recognize that hopefully our audience go outside of MacEwan students. But if you are a MacEwan student, then you do have access to all these amenities. Another thing that we also wanted to touch base on is the fact that it is a new year, and we do realize that a lot of people have resolutions. And we know that when you come up with these resolutions, it's hard to stay committed to them. So we were actually going to share a couple of tricks and tips for you to be able to meet your resolutions, meet your goals, achieve all these goals that you set for yourselves, whether realistic or unrealistically, starting with discipline. Now, I know that like it's very easy to set all these goals for yourself. Going to the gym, I'm going to be going to the gym 3 times a week. I'm going to be working on this upper body, lower body, and all this fun stuff like that. But we need to learn how to be disciplined with our goals, and we also need to learn how to set realistic goals for ourselves. So if you are someone who's very busy, or you find that you get overwhelmed, let's say like at the start of the year, it's super duper easy, like you're having a chill semester because it's the first month. The instructors are, brewing something. They haven't started overwhelming you with tests and assignments and midterms. And you start to set all these goals for yourselves, and then eventually you find yourself overwhelming. That's when you actually start to slack from the goals that you set for yourself. So setting realistic goals where you can actually achieve them in like any form of environment, whether you're stressed or you're not stressed, this allows you to also be able to explore other resolutions that you set for yourself. So make sure you stay disciplined and make sure you set realistic goals. So let's actually start with like 2 times a week for the gym, maybe even once a week. Nobody's judging you, honestly. But Estefania, do you have any other tips and tricks to be able to achieve your health and wellness goals for the new year?
Actually, guys, for me, it's like a small trick, and You guys gotta be no. Aisha's gonna be able to give us more, but for me, I will say just like find friends that are like willing to come to the gym. So you feel like that motivation in the back. So that has the times that I have come here, which hasn't been a lot, but quite a few times more than in students that haven't
Yeah.
come at all. It's been because of like I have friends to hang out with at the gym. But guys, here, like Aisha, she's super committed. She goes rock climbing like every week, 3 times a week at least. At least I feel like. So if there's anybody that can talk about discipline and commitment, is her. So I would just like to know like how during times like winter, you like yourself, you pay a membership, you go there. How did you stay motivated? How do you like, you know, keep going every day? Or almost every day, I feel like, because every time we're done with work, she's like, "I'm going there," and I say like, "I'm going to sleep," but
Or you're going to the gym.
or I once a month, but yeah. So yeah, so how you do it, Aisha? Like how you stay motivated during winter?
I think I will say that like
Sounds-
it kind of ties all the things we've been talking about together. So like finding a community that you feel very close with, you feel very comfortable with as well, and also finding like workouts that stimulate your brain. So for me, rock climbing is a big deal because I like when I first started rock climbing, I didn't necessarily think I was working out. Like I didn't see it as like a workout. I saw it as like it was like a fun little thing to do. It was a way to also exercise my brain because it's more than just climbing rocks. So the higher the grade you go, because for rock climbing you start at a beginner level and then you can get to like advanced, intermediate, and then expert levels. So the higher the grade you go, the more technical it gets, and you actually find yourself having to think before you make a move. It's no longer just going up, it's figuring out how to get up. So being able to do that and stimulate my brain whilst also working out, it was like a wonderful outlet for me. So being able to like get on the wall, feel the plastic rocks. I'm someone who's I like physical stimulation, so being able to grab onto things and climb up. I don't know. It was just it was a nice outlet for me. It was something I found very interesting. So even when I was like very tired, even during the seasonal depressions when it was not very sunny outside and I didn't feel like I could change the world, I still wanted to do it because it was something that I found fun. It didn't feel like a chore for me. And then the community that I met there are wonderful, wonderful people. They make me feel like I don't even have to work out. If you talk to a lot of rock climbers, they say 50% of your session is climbing and the other 50% is just yapping. We just spend 50% of our times just talking. Sometimes you go there when you actually are on a mission or like you have a goal. Maybe you have a project that you're working on, and sometimes it's just going there to just have fun with your friends. So like you said earlier, having friends that actually want to go to the gym, it's a great motivation for you. So even on days where you're like, oh, I don't want to go, but then a friend you haven't seen in 2 weeks is like, I'm going to the gym, do you want to come with me? Of course you would pick yourself up. Why? Because you get to socialize and you also get to exercise your body. So building a nice community, finding a workout that stimulates your brain. And that's one of the things MacEwan has. It has a lot of opportunities for you to be able to slowly ease your way into the working out environment. We have spinning classes, we have yoga classes, we have basketball gymnasiums, we have the fitness center, we have the pool. You have access to almost all these amenities. So just picking one of them, trying it out, and you don't have to be good at what you're doing, honestly.
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest things I will say. You don't have to be great at swimming. I cannot
Yeah.
swim. Let me just put that out there right now. I can't swim.
You can swim.
I can
Okay.
float,
Okay.
but I cannot swim.
I can swim.
But like I said, right, like if you go swimming once and you find that, I really enjoy this, then that's something you can consider doing. And swimming is a kind of workout. The same way yoga is a kind of workout, is the same way basketball is a kind of workout. So these are some of the things I will say just keep into consideration. And also just don't be hard on yourself. That's actually one of the tips and tricks I was going to give for your health. Please do not be hard on yourself. If you set all these goals and you find that there's some days where you cannot pick yourself out of the bed, it's fine. Just relax. Allow yourself, breathe. That's also one of the biggest like health and wellness, tips and tricks, because it's like it's part of helping your body regulate itself. And sometimes just working out at home, picking like a stretch, just pick yourself up, do a little bit of stretching. I sometimes play Just Dance. I should actually invite you over for Just Dance.
Just dance?
Because Estefania loves
there.
dancing.
Yes, yeah.
Estefania dances a lot.
I do. Dancing classes, maybe next year.
Maybe,
Guys.
hopefully, that's something you guys should consider, MacEwan. Maybe have some dancing classes. Who knows? Maybe Estefania might be the facilitator. We don't know.
Mine getting higher. No, no, guys. So basically, what we're listening here from Aisha is that passion. Find your passion. Find any passion that can track you down to this wellness space. Anything that you might feel like your heart is in it, like it's good for you. It's good for your body. Like I will say that there hasn't been a time where I have come to the gym and go back home and feeling bad. There hasn't been a time like that. If anything, I feel accomplished. Even if I come once a month, that day that I came once a month, that day I felt amazing. So it is actually like a big thing. It is actually like it's actually something that I wish that this year I come here regularly. And guys, I'm one of those persons that said like, okay, but why would I go there? I don't know what to do. Don't worry, like if you never come, then of course you never know what to do. So coming here, being present is the best way to actually learn what works for you, what works for your body. And I'm still figuring out, what works for my body, because every workout is different, every person is different. There is a lot of instructors around here. If you ever need extra help, there's always like private services that you can access to it, that you can ask for it, that you can maybe be like, okay, no, I need this, I want to put some of my saving here. Because what I realize is like, if we're willing to spend a lot of money for like clothes, going out, experiences, everything, spending that much money on your health will actually make you have a bigger, like a longest time in this world. How can I say, like a longer life, a lifestyle, like
Yeah, like a
like
span,
your
yeah.
experiences will just like multiply 10 times better. Like it's not the same going like in a trip when like you're sick or you cannot move or your defenses are low or yeah, like for example, if me and Aisha we go on a trip together and then we have to like do this rock climbing and stuff like that, of course I'm not going to be available, right? But if I try my best just to learn a little bit of something, then I'm like confidence, guys. We have halfway there, so confidence is built up. So of course, like if we want to, then she wants to come swimming with me, but I've been swimming at MacEwan pool for like 3 years now, and then I'm super like fast. Then I'm gonna rescue her because she doesn't swim.
Aisha's not gonna die
So
though.
yeah, she's not. If she's with me, she's not dying. So guys, register in class, learn something new, build community, stay
Yeah.
passionate,
And eat healthy.
Yeah, eat healthy.
Eat lots of healthy food. We understand how it is very easy and very yummy to eat all the junk food in the world, but try to pair it with a little bit of fruit sometimes. Have some grape, a banana, I don't know.
Greek yogurt.
Mangoes.
I'm into Greek yogurt these days. They recommended me Greek yogurt. So
I don't
yeah.
like Greek yogurt, but
Okay, that's
you
a
know what?
tough one.
It is healthy. I've heard that it's packed with a lot of nutrients. Will I take Greek yogurt? No. But like we said, there's something for everybody out there.
Yes,
So
yes.
if you're not someone who really likes Greek yogurt or granola bars like myself, have some fruits. They're one of the they're packed with so many nutrients. Have something. Try to occasionally feed your body something that's healthy because your body will thank you. Seriously, it's like the more you do for yourself, the more you can actually do. I don't know if that makes any sense because it's like if you're feeding yourself properly, you would actually feel it. The stimulation, the drive, the will to want to do more would actually be there because like you're actually taking care of your body. If you're able to take care of your body, you're able to take care of your mind, you can actually tend to the resolutions that you set for yourself. And that's why we at the programs department at SAMU recognize that we want to help students achieve all these wonderful goals. We want to teach students how to take care of themselves. We want to educate students on the wonderful matters that are happening across MacEwan, on the wonderful matters that are happening across the world. And that's why for January's Culture Cafe, we are going to be featuring spinning yoga classes. And this is for people.
MacEwan students excited. Everybody's coming.
But honestly, like we said, this is for people who just want to show up, who want to start something. We're trying to set a space for you to be able to come and, whether you have experience with this or not, learn something new. be on the lookout because we are going to be bombarding you with lots of information on what's going to be happening, where it's going to be happening. Obviously, there's always going to be free food. You know, us at MacEwan and SAMU, we always try to feed our students. So make sure you look out on our social medias, follow us on Spotify, listen to our podcasts, listen to all the little tips and tricks that we are giving you, because that's what we do at Free Range Connections. But Estefania, do you have any last little words for our audience before we wrap up?
Well, first, we're so excited to see you guys. Like, we're so excited to share these moments with you. We are more than excited to welcome you at the Wellness Center. Our team here, like MacEwan facilities, everybody in this building is more than happy to welcome you guys. We're super excited because it's a new year. So we know there's many students come at the first 2 weeks, first months, and we want to keep that. Students keep coming. There's amazing people here, always ready to help you. We're also in Samuel, always ready to help, always ready to listen, always ready to notice where can we incentive students to do stuff that will actually build up, like, in your health, your personality, if you want to socialize more, if you want to be out there, if you feel shy, if you don't know anybody, come talk to us.
Come to us.
We're going to be here.
Talk to us,
We're
yeah.
your friends already, guys. So we've been talking for a while. So
Literally, like
yeah.
we're literally here for you.
It's
What do
like
you think?
our fourth,
we get
fifth
paid
date.
to be here for you, honestly.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
like Estefania said, we are always here for the students to help you advocate for yourselves. Are you trying to socialize more? Volunteer. Our Culture Cafe event, you can even volunteer for that. There are so many volunteer opportunities. We have breakfast club. We have events that are always constantly happening, sponsored and facilitated by SAMU. Make sure you be on the lookout. Visit our website. Mark your calendars. Keep up to date with everything that's happening with student life here at MacEwan, because that's what we are here for at Free Range Connections. And stay healthy and warm. Drink lots of fluids. Make sure you dress warm. Put on your layers because it's cold outside.
Layer up.
But it is a new year, and we do know that with the new year comes wonderful, wonderful goals, and we are hoping that this new year brings you health, wellness, and success in your winter semester.
So with that, guys, this has been Free Range Connections.
And bye for
bye-bye.
now.
See you next time.
See you next time.